Welcome to my flip through of my art journal collaboration with Kylie Coo. So we had, she lives in Scotland, I live in the United States, Philadelphia suburbs, and the cover is beautiful. She sent the journal in this was an envelope that she had painted with beautiful clouds and stars. There's the postage on the back. So I decided to use, I thought that was perfect for the cover. So now the first page spread is Philadelphia representing myself, Scotland, and the text says, "A world apart, discover friends." So even though we're a world apart, we do keep in touch quite well several times a week. She's a big gardener, and so she has a lot of gardening magazines, and so this one she had glued a lot of flowers on. I added the parrot just because of for the color. She had glued on the numbers there. I added this washi tape plus the border and the dot pattern all over. And this journal is kind of a keepsake for me of our friendship. It either represents her interests or my interests or both of our interests. So this one represents her interest of the gardening. Well, I love flowers, so. This one represents how we both love art. I like this little crossword, a little snippet of a crossword puzzle I put there. She put this, glued that strong black and white graphic element. I did the border. I added these pieces of art that came from the Philadelphia. Oh no, it didn't. It came from some other kind of art brochure. We both love coffee. So this is cafe, bon cafe. This one has washi tape that she sent. So in her happy mail, she sent me happy mail when she sent the journal, quite a bit of happy mail. And some of the happy mail was little samples of washi tape, not that she made, but that she shared with me. And so I used some of the washi tape there. I tried to use as much happy mail that she sent me as I could in this journal. Okay, she had already glued flowers on here, and so I added tissue flowers and doodled flowers. This one, play and fun, and the colors go so well. Like this has purple and yellow in it, or orange, yellow, orange. This one has the green. The whole page is green and violet and orangey yellow. And this was cut out from one of my animation books. It's really funny with the head coming off. So that's what art's about, is fun and play as much as possible, keeping it fun and playful. This one says smile and joy. And so the woman is relaxed and happy with her dog. Now, neither one of us have dogs. We both have cats, but I didn't find any image of cats. In the happy mail were buttons, so I tried to use the buttons as much as possible. And I added the heart and what's that now? She added the colors in the background, that pink plant. This one, it was in the Happy Mail, which is either a bookmark or a tag, handmade. She made it. Buttons from the Happy Mail. So she had kind of printed out some flowers, and I kind of made them look more like flowers. This is some of my painted paper. And playing, I really like this doodle pattern I did for the border. So this one says, explore the heart. She uses the key image often. She must have a stencil or a stamp of it. I added the hearts. She has painted the background colors. This one is a double. It's the only, well, except for the beginning, it's the only double page spread. And it's kind of funny because it's right in the middle, so it's like the centerfold. So this image is from the Philadelphia Museum of Art brochure. It's some kind of pop art. I don't know what pop artist it is. I added the art tissue flowers and the doodled flowers. That's her key again. Your home in the wild. Let me see, what does that say? Yes, your home in the wild. She glued on the tomato plant, and she glued on this plant here, and all the grass, the color of the green in the background, and flowers here. So she does live in a rural place. Oh, this is some of her washi tape that she sent me in the Happy Mail. And she does live in a very rural place, so her home pretty much kind of is in the wild. And this one also was in the Happy Mail, a tag, a handmade tag she made. She glued on these red chili peppers, and I echoed that design with red wiggly lines. And the number shows up a lot. She glued in the number tickets or something like that a lot. And yeah, I added the flowers. And I don't have any quote for this. I was trying to find one, but I couldn't find any. Find any quote for this. So if I could find out something about gardening, would have been good. This one, the colors that she had created on this page. This one, the background was violet, green, a lot of violet and green. And this was part of the Happy Mail. I guess it's some kind of bookmark, I don't know, but I made it into some kind of like drawing tool, which is making wiggly lines all over. Inspired. So I cut out this happy man jumping up and down because he's inspired. And that's an image she has glued on. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's oh yeah, nondescript writing and then something else, some rectangle. This is fold out. So this is one of the, she sent quite a few deli papers that she had printed, probably from her jelly print. She does a lot of jelly printing on deli paper. So I like to make, so I like to make this a fold out. And so this was part of the Happy Mail, so I wanted to use that in this. I made the spirals. She glued in the burlap. I painted white on top to make it a little bit brighter. I added the border. I kind of like having it, yeah, as a fold out. This one is also washi tape that she sent. Not handmade washi tape, but samples of washi tape. I was playing around with this black and white dot border. Oh yeah, this is one of her printed deli papers. Then I just added clouds up there. I didn't find a quote for this. This one, I wasn't trying to look for pictures of Scotland, but in my travel brochure it happened to have, this is Edinburgh Castle. So it says Discover Scotland. I added the gold washi tape border. That's her burlap underneath there. So this picture did cover up a lot of what she had put there, which I don't remember. It's probably, I don't think, it was definitely not a focal point that I covered up, because I wouldn't have not covered up any focal point that she'd put there. Well, I have never been to Scotland. I've never been to the UK, but I have been to Europe. And this one, that's a Highland cow that reside in Scotland. She glued on this cutout paper and I filled it in with the black shapes. That's some of my washi tape, and I added the sparkly hearts. She glued the flower on and stamped the butterfly. I added the white polka dots. And this one says, together discover forever. So that's nice, with a couple sitting there with white cap mountains in the background. And that's some of her numbers again, the ticket. That's all her colors in the background. I glued on this couple here and drew it in the clouds. I didn't want to color in the clouds because I wanted to keep the color that she had there in the background. So it's a little tricky when you do a collaboration. You don't want to cover up too much of what the person's done before. It's not like working on your own journal. And this one is Find Your Happy Place. So I know one of Kylie's happy places is her garden. She had glued on the magazine picture of the flower, and some of her deli papers underneath there where it had flower images on it. These black floral designs I glued on, and I made the wiggly line border. So my happy place is, one of my happy places is anywhere where I'm doing art, because I don't have an official art studio at this point. And that's the end. So you can see I cut out, some at where I found an image that said the end. So this was a wonderful collaboration to do, and I really had a wonderful time with it. So it's big thumbs up, and please visit Kylie Coo's channel. What she does is very interesting. She does a lot of eco journaling and works a lot with recycled items. You can learn a lot from her. And I'll link, of course, I will link her channel below. And she's a lovely person. It's been a pleasure getting to know her. It's a pleasure having her as a friend. So thank you for watching.